Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, celebrating Khristina Sword and the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and Redefine Creative, where you can shop for all kinds of awesome goodies, and the Creative Cuts Club. And I'm a subscriber to the Kit Club and the Cuts Club, and this is a cut from one of the Cuts Club kits, and I'll just kind of show you a little bit of what was in here. I've taken some things out, but there was this stencil, this umbrella cut that you could layer over the black shadow umbrella if you wanted to or not. You could use them independently. There are some words, some paper airplanes in different colors, this circly cut, this roadside sign, freeway sign cut, and some special mix of Spiegelmom scraps sequins. I'm going to use those today, and I think I may have taken a few things out of here. Yes, there are these things. And also in the Cuts Club, there's a special Facebook group where you can share and get inspiration from others. You say, gosh, how would I use this cut? You can go there and see what other people have done with it. And there are also videos. Khristina does videos that give you examples of things, ideas that she had in mind when she put the kit together. So it's not just a bunch of random cut files. Each kit has a theme. The theme of this one was summer adventures. And so I've actually gone ahead and backed most of the arrows here. I left one open so that I can show you how I did it, and I'll show you what I'm using. I did some rearranging today, actually, that I was actually going to use scraps from my Go the Scenic Route collection by Paige Evans, just because this is kind of it's a picture of Ava sitting with her crayon drawer open, writing in her little book while sitting on her brother's truck, on the back of her brother's truck. And I just love this picture because it kind of shows she used to have a craft desk by mine, down in the basement by my craft desk, and that's where she kept her paints and glitter and glue and scissors and what she called project supplies, with a W there, projects. Grandma, can we do projects? But she wanted her crayons upstairs, and she wanted them near her kitchen. So this is her little wooden stove and storage unit here, and she has some silverware and some other tea party supplies, she used to call them, up here, and then other kitchen supplies in the first two drawers, but the bottom drawer was filled with crayons and colored pencils and markers. So she kept it organized, until she didn't. She'd spread it all over the place, and it would be from one end to the other, and then she very meticulously put everything away. Sometimes she had to be encouraged to do so. But I love this picture. I hadn't seen it in years, and I've done a few things lately, kind of going through the 50,000 photos that I have in the cloud that are accessible on my computer and my phone. And I was searching for something else, and I found this, and I love the little, these are her little high tops that she has on there with purple laces, and her little gray shirt with the purple and fuchsia flowers on the front. And she wanted to match those two. She was into fashion matching. She must have been about 4, I'd say, 3 or 4 when that was taken. So anyway, as I was rearranging, and I found this sheet. This is a paper pad of pre-done mixed media. And I bought it years before, you know, Vicki Boutin's mixed media was available. This is by Jane Davenport. And I've used a lot of it in art journal type pages. I especially love this with that face kind of looking through the paper strips. But you can see that there's a lot going on there that's colorful and beautiful. So I selected a lot of those. You can see here I cut several arrows out of several sections of this. So I'm going to kind of show you, let's see, I saved out a piece that's there to show you how I do that. I'm sure most of you know how to back cut files, but just in case, and I didn't want to lead you through doing all of these. So here's an idea that I had is I'd really like to get across this kind of water line. I'd like for that to show on the arrow. So I kind of would like to cut the arrow out right here, but I don't really want to do a pencil mark inside where the arrow, you know, anything that I would have to erase. So I can do it on the outside here because I know I'm going to cut inside that pencil line. And I'll do that here. Nothing really sophisticated here. So I'm using these papers to back all the arrows. And the idea was to have all the colors represented that you might find in a crayon box. And I don't want to get too cutesy about, you know, referencing crayons. That's kind of evident in the photo, and it will be in the story about how she wanted that. Let me turn this over, put a few dots of glue. Normally I do this over a piece of scrap paper. This is something I found with that. This will give you an idea of my organizational skills. With that pad of mixed, pre-made Jane Davenport mixed media, I found this sheaf of papers, which were the rules and some of my scorekeeping that I did for Calvin Ball in March. And the Jane Davenport tablet, I think that was the last time I used it. I've backed all of these with foam. I had a romantic notion that I might fill one of these, like this big fat one, with sequins, and I kind of decided not to. Anyway, I think that's the last time I used the Jane Davenport tablet, which is why, you know, these were together, but surely I knew that they didn't belong stored together. But during Calvin Ball, every rule and principle that I have about organizing things or paying attention to my family, you know, kind of go out the window. And I think this year I may do it differently. So, have enough about that. What I want to do is slide the photo, have the photo kind of at an angle here, and have the arrows overlapping the photo. So I think I'm going to do it like that, and I'm ready to get this down. Then what I have in the way of embellishments is just a whole slew of different color floral ephemera and some fussy cut tickets, a puffy sticker sheet, all from Go the Scenic Route, And I have sequins, that sequin mix that came with the Summer Adventure Creative Cuts Club kit. So I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to press down on some of these back behind where these arrows. I didn't want to press those down yet because I still want to slide that in. I'm going to do it that way. Okay. And now I thought I'd just kind of go through and see where these would make sense. Do that, and I want to add a floral there, and then I'll leave room for some tiny embellishments like those sequins. Okay, there, and I've got this really big floral that I could do. Let's see, I kind of like that. I have this other ticket. Well, let me see if there's something here. This little Feeling Creative, I definitely want to use that. And that actually may end up being my title. I want to put a little bit of foam on the end of it. Because I'm going to overlap the photo and it's on foam. Okay. I probably want not that much foam. Okay. I'll put a little bit of tape on that, and I'll go like that. And now I may do this Life is a Grand Adventure and then include a small floral sprig there. And then this, I think I'm gonna cut it so I can use the other half. And I'll put a bit of foam on this. Okay, there. And then I might do, let's see, do I want that there? No. What I may do here is just another couple of sprigs. Coming out there and maybe overlapping. I like that. And I'll put a little glue on this because I remember that it's not glued down. And I know some of you are probably yelling at me that, don't forget to glue that down. Okay. Let me turn that so that it kind of overlaps there. And I'm going to do this one. Do I want it there, or maybe, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll put it down kind of on that same level. You know, I think I kind of like that, and maybe this that way. I'll scooch that down. Okay, we'll glue this in, and I'll glue that yellow ticket in. Let me make sure I've got that up in camera range. I'm going to do a little foam up here so that we get a little dimension. Okay, there. Now, I've got the other half of this, which kind of might look nice there, but I'm hitting the foam. Nah, I'll leave it. It might work up in one of these clusters or for something else entirely. Okay, now I had in mind that I'm not gonna over embellish around in here because I want the colors and the patterns and just the texture in that mixed media to show. But I do want something, and I've kind of got some stuff going on there. Maybe a raised floral cluster right there, and I'll raise it with a bit of foam, and then that'll allow me to put some leaves behind it. So I'll kind of do it at the bridge between this kind of orangey red and this purpley arrow. So let me get, I like, because of those colors, I like these leaf clusters, or these leaves, because the green contrasts nicely with both that red and the purple. Let me get that foam back totally hidden back there. Okay, and I think I had another one of those leaves, or at least a couple. Here, maybe right up that way. That's good, and I'm gonna wet glue those on. So I'll have almost done, I think. I do want to use, I love these floral sprigs, and I thought maybe I could add one there and put a tiny bit of foam behind it. I'm not quite sure that's gonna work. I'm gonna pick this kind of wider bit right here for it. And I don't know if that's high up enough to achieve anything, but I'll kind of curl it and then get some glue down a little lower than that, where it kind of comes out right there. Okay, that does nicely hold it up. Okay, and I have one more of those kinds of sprigs, and I thought maybe I could use it here, and this one will be simple. Okay. I think I'm going to do a little journaling right down here. And I think I'm going to call it done. Would that add anything to anywhere? No, it would not. I do have this little beige flower. Why would you do a beige flower? I guess we could call it light orange anyway. Okay, let me see if, I think the Feeling Creative is going to work for me as a title. Happiness is here. Might be cute if I could get it. Happiness and is here. Let's see if that works. I don't really want to do that because I really want to keep the arrows pristine. I'm again just kind of looking for stuff and I don't need to. So let's do a few sequins. Get the tweezers out, and I'm gonna kind of again cluster mostly around the photo. And the reason I chose blue here is that I'm kind of playing off the blue plastic drawer unit that she's using. And that's why I'm using the kind of royal blue. I had to hunt through the Jane Davenport papers to find this. So that was my nod to the royal blue there from a paper standpoint. I really like those holographic ones like this. Do that. And then I'm gonna kind of do one here. I'll pick a holographic one. It's a smaller cluster, so it doesn't get as many sequins. And I don't think I need anywhere else. I thought I might try to color match some of the papers with these sequins, and I was looking at these sequins. See, there's that red that would be nice with these, and I just think I want to let the papers star there because I'm so happy to have rediscovered that paper pad. And if you're interested, I have no idea where I got it or where it's sold. I would guess that I got it at Michael's because they used to have a fairly good selection of Jane Davenport stuff, but I don't remember getting it there. And it may have been sent to me by someone. So anyway, happy Khristina Day. Khristina, thank you for your inspiration and for your just create the creative mojo that you spread throughout your universe. And really enjoying your live tribute series. So I'm hoping that everyone on the Redefined Creative Facebook page, there's a Facebook Live every day honoring one of her creative inspiration folks, and she's done some amazing folks, and all of those videos are available out there. So happy Khristina Day. By the time you watch this, I'm recording this on Saturday night. By the time you watch this on Monday the 9th, I'll be under the knife getting my second cataract surgery. So I wanted to get it done early, and I'll respond to all of you when I get back and let you know how things went. Thanks for watching. Bye.